Now you can hear me. Now I need to lower this volume so you can still hear it. But not too much. Just a little tad of music behind in the background. Not too bad, not too shabby. So how are you guys? Or whoever is watching. I'm pretty sure I'm alone right now, but it's alright. I can at least talk about my life, talk about what is going on lately. I'm gonna just put this like this. That's gonna be better for me. Alright, so today it's Thursday. What day is it? It's Wednesday. So yeah, it's a normal day. Now it's cold everywhere. It's awful. I hate when it's cold. I just hate cold weather. It sucks so much. I'm trying to get up in the morning alone at a good decent hour, but I can't because it's so cold outside. So I snuggle up my bed and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to get out of here. And time passes and then I feel like shit because I didn't wake up. So yeah, why am I doing a live stream? Same reason as last time, doing a bunch of TikToks, like cutting this down into little pieces. That's mostly the goal. There's not much more into it. It's just had a pretty shitty day, and now I'm just like, yeah, I can maybe create content. At least maybe that will make me feel a bit better, which I doubt it. It might not. Because as I can realize right now, I don't really know what to say or talk about. I don't even like the camera angle. I changed. It's a bit too far away. I don't like it. It's alright. We'll survive with this. You can see one side of my face, but not the entire face. Yeah, this is not the ideal angle, but I can't really move it because it's connected and the cable is too short and it's a mess. So yeah, why was my day shitty? There's many reasons why my day was shitty, but not one specifically. I was just okay. Oh, what's up, Just Blunt Films? Wait, are you on Twitch too? No, I'm not in Twitch too. I'm just in YouTube. I could be on Twitch too, but I unsubscribed from the premium Streamlabs thing. It used to be cool to be in both, but I can't enter my Twitch account anymore. So I'm in YouTube now, and I'm really trying to focus more on YouTube more than anything else, because YouTube, I don't know, I like it. Okay, so I'll watch up here. I'm glad, buddy. So how are you, Just Blunt Films? It's been a long time since we've talked. You've probably evolved a lot in your life, because if I remember correctly, the rhythm of your life is absolutely crazy. You start with just a couple of videos here and there, and then all of a sudden you're traveling the world and doing amazing stuff with amazing brands. So I'm really proud to see your progression, bro. Having a bad day too. Okay, that's why we're here, buddy. Just sharing. I can start if you want by sharing why my day was shitty. Well, of course, I didn't do much. That didn't help. Like, I didn't went to the gym. I didn't wake up early. That doesn't help. Generally, when you don't feel good in your body, it's really hard to feel good in your mind. But still, throughout the whole day, everything that I tried to do, it just felt like too much. It felt so heavy. Everything felt so hard to do. Like trying to do an edit for a client. It felt so hard to find the creativity to do it. Even learning a simple new... learning a little simple effect or a technique in DaVinci Resolve felt so heavy, because I don't know, like when you're having a bad day, everything feels like shit. You feel like shit about yourself because you're not doing what you should do, but at the same time you don't have the energy to do what you have to do. It's just a mix of feeling overwhelmed the entire time. You're killing it. Thank you, dude. I don't know if I'm really killing it. I'm just trying. To be honest, I'm glad to be in a position in my life where I can just be okay. Like, I can just be happy with what I have, and just, if it stays like this, I'm gonna be happy for a long time. But sometimes, like days like this, you still start to question yourself, like, am I good enough for anything? Am I gonna get anywhere with this work that I'm doing. And even if you work hard, it always feels like it's never enough. It always feels like I could be doing more, right? I could be posting more videos. I could be doing more exercises, but it's never feels like it's enough, and that's a really annoying feeling. I know that stuff. Some days are just hard. Damn, Da Vinci is starting to right now. I love it. You got it. You got so far. Thank you, dude. I think since the moment I met you, you've been growing so much in your career, and you don't seem to want to stop anytime soon. So I'm pretty happy about you, about that. What are you working lately? Do you have any projects lately that you've been focusing on? For me, mostly it's just been the same as always, just club videos because they pay well and it's just constant and it's easy to do. But that's just to make money. And the rest of the time I try to focus on YouTube and to do a bunch of little TikToks that has been working pretty well compared to anything else that I've done in YouTube till now. So I don't know, I'll keep on pushing that and see where that leads. I stop when I die. That's what we'd like to hear. Just client work and club stuff too, and some random cool stuff like the yacht in Croatia. Ooh, like the yacht in Croatia. Did you went to a yacht in Croatia? That's so cool. I want to see the video. If you have a link or something like that, please post it. I would love to see it right now, even if it's only you and me, buddy. Ooh, thank you, dude. Look what he just brought me. We got a good team in our production team. It's just my friend. I asked him if he could buy me a little Kinder, and he did. So he's the best roomie ever. So let me tell you, it was my birthday in the 15th, and I went to Malta with some friends, and it was absolutely amazing. I don't know. That's my roomie if you saw it in the background. Sorry. I'm a bit hungry. So, explain to me more or less why this was a hard day or not. Why did you feel bad? Because me, I don't know. I would say it's just I've been building up some shitty habits, and it's slowly getting to the point where my mind is getting affected by the status of my body, and I should do something about it, which I'm trying. So tomorrow I'll try to wake up early and to go to the gym. That will be a big step. It's just so hard to go to the gym when it's cold. Oh my god! It's like in summer, yeah, I can go no problem, even if it's hot in the gym itself. But when it's cold, just the fact that I have to wake up and get out of my house. I left the house today. I didn't leave the house today because it's so cold. I just want to hibernate. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. It's getting better. That's great. For me too, more or less. There's a phrase that I heard from Tom Hanks in a video. Well, I saw a video of Tom Hanks once, and it said nothing is forever, no? Everything is what was the word? He used a specific word. Everything yeah, nothing is forever. Nothing is gonna last forever. The good and the bad will never last forever. So when you're feeling like shit, no matter what will happen, it will fade away. When you're feeling good, no matter what will happen, it will fade away. So just know that. At least you have that as a certainty that everything is gonna fade away sooner or later. When you feel bad, that's a good thing, because you're not gonna feel bad forever. When you feel good, just try to appreciate that you're feeling good now, because it's not gonna last forever either. I think that's a good TikTok. I'm gonna cut that. Okay. So, relationship struggle. Actually, I can feel you. Like, I'm more or less in the same situations. Well, no, I don't know what your situation specifically is, but some of the reasons why I don't feel the best is due to relationships. I'm not gonna get too much into my personal life but I can maybe share my situation, my struggles with relationships. Damn, I posted the link, but I think it's not showing up. I mean, the video is getting better at the end. Just search for art apping Croatia. I'll search that. Control C. We're gonna show that. Hello. So, in YouTube? Is this? I think probably this is it. Because if I see... Where does it say that you did it? I need to see that. I would assume like it was in October 2022, so yeah, probably it's this one. So let's check it out. Let's react to the nice video of my friend. 8 good minutes. See, yes, it's the one. Great. Okay. Oh, I'm sideways. How can I change that? Camera capture. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna flip it and flip it. Fuck. I did it twice vertically. Okay, I can do this. I'm a professional. Come on, Felix, you got this. What is going on? What can't I do it? Should I rotate it? Oh, I need to rotate it. Yeah, it is. Center flip vertically. No, why? Why is this not working? Rotate. Okay, great. It was the other one. There you go. I finally managed to more or less do it. It looks awful, but it's okay. It's better than nothing. I'm just gonna take the overlay. This one. Is that thing? Okay, yeah. That should work. Okay, great. Can you see? Everybody can see? I don't know. I can do. I can put this here. Okay, now we can react to your video. Sorry, buddy. That took a bit of time.
Yacht Party 2022.
Felix awesome.
I love it.
I really like that. Like this little details. Look about me.
Manifestation. We did it. We're here.
Oh, yeah, I can hear the laugh of Just Blonde Films. Why do you put the Discords? Like, are they
what's
famous
going
from
on?
Discord?
I'm gonna jump right off the boat.
Hella epic.
So what were you doing all day?
Sleeping.
Sleeping? We're on a yacht and all you do is sleep.
I don't know if I'm gonna get a copyright from this, but for now the video is really cool. Yes, I can see. Yes, great. Okay.
Let's finish it. I'ma finish it.
I like it. It's a great vlog. But you say to check the end mostly, no?
After that,
where it gets crazy.
Jumped, got a drink.
Okay, I'm gonna accelerate because I can't just watch the entire video right now. I'll watch it later.
He's one of our top coaches, and he knows how to analyze cryptocurrency and have fun.
How do you like it?
How do I like this?
Yes.
This is a normal Friday for us. Outside of the cigar, which I'm trying to learn how to smoke right now, but when you join our group, we're a bunch of new shit. So much.
You're living your best life, buddy. I know that you're behind the camera right now, so you must be having fun and a lot of pretty ladies and pretty young, but you're young too.
Let's go! Guys are here.
If you wanna dance with me,
I like that song.
you need to get my frequency.
Croatia to film this. This is fucking amazing, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the jungle. Welcome to Carpe Diem Beach.
Please no one fall in the water.
Bree, how was the night?
The night was delicious.
Tonight was an amazing night, except for the fact that we can't get back to the yacht. Apparently it doesn't exist. They just want to go back to the main city. They don't want to drop us off.
I think we're gonna get naked and swim.
Nice. Nice, buddy.
Sin had a little too much fun last night.
Huh? Oh man, dancing is it's like a drug.
You were matching my vibe. I saw you.
You were trying to catch up. I love dancing.
Good job, buddy. Great video. Big fan. Loved it. Love the energy. Love how it feels. It's a nice vlog. Like I know it must be like as much as the experience must be amazing. I know that doing vlogs for other people can be frustrating sometimes because, well, you never appear on the video, you know, and it's a bunch of content from other people. But I think you did a great job. Are you like, what are your goals lately? Where do you want to lead with your career, or what would you like to do? I can imagine those days were amazing. I just went to Malta and it was freaking crazy. I need to do a video about that, but I'm getting in a point where I'm not sure if I like editing anymore. It's so. It's just I do it so often. Like I do it every single day and for clients, and it's great. I know how to do it fast for clients, but I've done it so often that I've lost the passion for it. I've lost the excitement to learn something new because it's I don't know. It doesn't excite me. I see this project like from Malta, and my one side of my brain is really excited to edit it. But the other side of my brain is just like, so much footage. How am I gonna create this story? That's not it. I need to film even more just to create to build a story around it. Is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it. It's videos for mine, and I like that. That's my main goal. But fucking hell, editing. If I could just film and produce and not do the edits and just pay someone, that I would love to do that. But I'm not at that stage yet, and I don't think I know many people that are at the level that I need for YouTube, because it's really demanding, and it's even more demanding for me because I am a videographer and I like my edits to be well done. So yeah, I can't give it to just anyone, you know. I want to be able to travel more, go get a big apartment with my boys. Join if you want. Thank you. Depends where, but maybe. I'm trying to. Well, I'm not really trying to leave Belgium. Belgium is right now my house where I accumulate money easily, and then I travel the world, and I travel like once every month. So spring it. And go on projects. Travel. Just live this crazy, insane life. Yes, I think I still like editing, but a lot less due all the stress that I've got through with it. Yeah, it's been stressful. I'm pretty sure you say that you went to DaVinci, so you must understand the struggle of fucking Premiere Pro that doesn't ever work. And I like DaVinci. I've been doing it for a bit of time, like a couple of months. And I like it in some ways because it works. But I don't like it in a lot because it's not Premiere, and it has a lot of things that are that needs too many steps to do something simple, like a mask. I don't know, it annoys me really often, but at least it works. So let's talk about life. Let's get serious right now, 1-to-1, or you don't have to say if you have things to do, but still you stayed like 25 minutes, so I really appreciate that, buddy. Let me tell you, I've been dabbling with some nice artificial intelligence in my projects. I've been like, of course, every time I do a 30-second publicity for the clubs, I film the night and I do a 30-second recap for Insta stories. But I've been dabbling. I've been like, every time I try to do like new little effects, and in this case, I've been trying some AI stuff, and it's pretty fun. Like, I've created some cool stuff. You want to see? I'm pretty sure you want to see. And if you don't, well, no matter what, I'm gonna still show you. It's 30 seconds. You're not gonna lose a big part of your life looking at this nice video. This was into Paris V1. Yeah. Okay, here it is. How do I put this? Okay, let's put live scene. So I'll show you the video. It has a bunch of little AI creations. So yeah, that was the video. Oh, hello, David. Thank you for sending me love, my nice roomie. Always keeping me energy. But we can be happy to have this life in good countries, have a good roof over our heads, and be able to get all those opportunities. It could be better. It couldn't be better. Bro, this live stream makes me feel a lot better. I'm glad. You know, you just said it in words. Days like this happens, of course. You can't be happy every single day. No one is happy every single day. And even if they show an amazing life in Instagram and whatever, they're not happy every single day. It doesn't happen. It's physically impossible. But when it does happen, like for me in this case, like you just said, I need to be thankful for the things that I already have. I look back at my old videos, it's like I've been looking back at my old videos lately, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, I've done a couple of videos, like I've done a good amount of videos, and they're pretty cool. But I often forget it. I'm like, oh, I'm such a lazy fuck. I don't do anything. But then it's like, okay, I've done a good amount of work to get to this nice place that I am right now. So yeah, you're right. We need to be thankful for what we have. And of course, I complain a lot, but my life is great. I have everything that I could ask for. So I think that must be pretty frustrating to see, no? If you think I have a good life and I complain about the problems that I have in life, it's like, come on, stop just crying around, Felix, and get yourself to work. But no, I'm allowed to be sad. I'm allowed to be angry sometimes. I'm allowed to be depressed sometimes, even if my life is pretty nice. And you're allowed to. No matter how good or bad your life is, you're allowed to be sad, I think. She goes so viral with it. Such a unique thing. Thank you. I don't know, like live stream. I don't know if this is the first time you joined for the live stream, but I've done it many times, and right now I like it a lot because, as you can see, I'm doing it vertical. And I'm recording with my camera, and the fun thing about this is just to cut it off into little TikToks and stuff like that, and it's working really great. I've been managing to like, the last time I did a live stream, I managed to take like 13 little TikToks with it, and they're shit. Like, most of my TikToks are complete trash, but they still work sometimes, and it's great. Like because I don't have any viewers, I can't really think of, oh, am I creating good content or not? Because the content that I create, even if it's good, it doesn't get anywhere. So right now it's just all about quantity. I need to create a bunch of quantity, and TikToks are great for that. Bro, we absolutely need to meet. In what country are you right now? Because the further you are, the harder it is. But if you are close to Vienna, I'm going to Vienna in a week or so. I mean, the video is so unique. The one with AI. Ah, thank you. I don't know. It's okay. It's not so crazy. I can tell you after how did I did. Like, it's not that complicated to do. But there's not a lot of people that are playing with AI lately, so it's a fun new thing to play around with. How often you need to be sad in order to say that you're depressed? Okay, that's a good question. How often do you actually need to be sad? I don't think it's a quantity of I don't think it's a question of quantity. How often do you for how long do you need to be sad to be depressed? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but for my experience, it was being for a couple of months, or at least I would say I was for 4 months sad. The time I was depressed. Right now, I don't consider myself depressed, but the time in my life when I was depressed, I think it lasted like 4 months, or 5 good months at least. And it was progressive. You start by just not being so excited about the things in your life, but it gets to a point where you don't even want to get out of bed, when you don't want to do anything because everything just seems numb. The color of life just fades away, and you're left with a life where no motivation can move you. Nothing good that happens just pushes you to something because you feel nothing. I remember when I was depressed, I remember describing I feel stuck. When I was depressed, I remember myself. When I was depressed, I remember describing it as being stagnant. I felt like I was stagnant in life. Life is full of movement. All that you do is move things from side to side. But when I felt depressed, I felt like life was stagnant and I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't doing anything. And it honestly felt like being dead. I don't know. I've never been dead, as you can see. But it felt like being dead. And why? Because I felt stagnant. I felt like I wasn't going anywhere. Not up nor down. I was just there, existing in this space of, I don't know, nothingness. It was awful. So if you're right now in depression or going through something like that, it's really hard to pinpoint when you're in depression, right? Like when you are or you're not. Sometimes you're sad for many days or you have a month and most of the days are just shit. How do you know you're depressed? Do you have to go to a shrink to know that, oh yeah, he will tell me I'm depressed? Like, maybe. I didn't went really to a shrink in that time to see if I was depressed. I just knew I was pretty depressed from the signs. You can search the signs, but I don't know how to know you're depressed. Just think of when was the last time you truly felt happy, but like fully happy. I don't mean just, oh, I ate that popsicle and that made me happy. I'm not talking about that. I'm feeling like I like myself. I like what I'm doing. I like my surroundings. I like the place where I am. I like living. I like existing. Not just I felt happy. I felt the emotion of happiness for a second. No. When was your life a happy life? If that's been a long time since that happened, I don't know. Maybe signs of depression. There's this insect. There's the biggest insect in my tripod. And it's a bit disgusting, but I don't even know what it is. But I'm gonna try to grab it. Yeah, I got it. Look, guys. Can I get out of the shot so you can focus on this bad boy? Can you focus, please? It's too much light. Can you please focus? I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck. Help me, David! I don't know what to do with this dude. Focus, please. You can't show. Oh, there he is. You can kind of see it. Well, I'm just gonna leave you here. And please don't go on my foot. We survived. This is the first time I see a big insect like that in here. So, I don't know. Pretty weird. I love that you never give up. I don't know. Would you say that I never give up? I would say I have given up so many times that it just... But like, have I really not given up? I don't know. I feel like I've just... Time passes and all of a sudden you it's been months since you've been doing the thing that you were supposed to do. That's not exactly giving up because you go back to it, but have I really given it my all? I don't know. I feel like after 6 years, I haven't given up. But at the same time, my hope is really often falling apart. That happens. Home Germany, LA, and Hawaii in a week. I'll be right back. That's really cool. LA. I've never been to LA nor Hawaii. Must be really cool. Send me photos. Okay, so you're still in Germany. That's great. Germany is great. I think Europe is stable. It's easy to live here. One thing that has really helped me with depression in general and just sadness is calling. If you can, you should call the people that you love often. I'm not talking about once every week or month. I'm talking about once every day. Call your mom every single day. I haven't called her. I should call her. I'm gonna call her right now, just as an example. Because she deserves it. She deserves my full-on presence every single day. Because she is my mom. She gave me life. And my dad too, but it's a bit different. So I'm gonna call her right now. Because it's not a lie. I'm calling her. Oh, she hung up. Well, at least I did. I do that every single day. You need to call your mom every single day. You know why? Because one day, that call will never come back again. They will never call you again, and you will be sad for a really long time. What am I saying? I get distracted by the messages. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Felix, your streams are really helping me through my life. I have to go, but happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Mateo. Really? They have helped you? That's really nice. I don't know. I rarely think that I do any difference in life. I would like to make more, but I don't think like I have the power to help anyone as much as the people that actually know me. But I'm glad. She doesn't like you. You're adopted. Yeah, that might be. I'm definitely not adopted. My brother and my sister are too look alike like me. And if they didn't resemble me, okay. Like they might not resemble me that much in the head, but in the physical, they're definitely really similar to me. I am still distracted with this little insect. We will call him Felipe. Okay, I'm gonna put him here. Maybe you can see him, or maybe not. I don't know. So yeah. If you can call your loved ones once every day. It doesn't matter if they don't answer. It doesn't matter if they don't have time. But at least you should try. And if it's okay if it's a 5-minute call or a 10-minute call or a 1-minute call. As long as you say hello, how are you doing? Are you okay? I'm here for you if you need me. And I like to know that you're there for me if I need you. You should do that every single day. You have time. There's no way you don't have a little 5 minutes in the bus to call someone, or you wake up and you're cleaning the house and you can call someone in that time. You should call your loved one, your friends, because one day they won't be here. One day they won't be a part of your life anymore, and you will be pretty sad to know that you didn't do all that was in your power to change that. So I have a lot of, like, most of my friends don't live in the same country as I live, because there's not a lot of people that I like in Belgium. But most of my friends are from outside, and to be honest, I feel pretty close to them because I try to keep updating. I try to keep in touch as much as I can with them. It often is once every week, I would say, if I'm realistic. But with my parents, is once every day, because there's no going around it. It would be really sad the day they're not here, and I can't even fathom that in my reality. It just makes me so sad to think that one day they won't be here. I would like to succeed in life before that. Like, I'm already doing a pretty good job in my life, but I would like to be financially able to support them. That would be great, to be able to pay their freedom per se, to make that my dad doesn't work anymore. That would be great. But I'm not there yet. Maybe one day. Maybe if this YouTube thing works, I can pay the rent of my parents. They could move, I don't know, to the beach and just have sex every day. I don't know what they do. I don't really want to know. I have the message here, but not here. I don't know why. Would you rather live with 500 a month working in your dream job, or 5,000 doing a shit job? Okay, good question. Would I prefer to win 500 euros a month working in my dream job, or 5,000 doing a shit job? The problem is 500 euros a month is really not enough to sustain yourself. So that question is a bit interesting, because if it was 1,000 or the minimum wage, well, I don't know, you can live out of the minimum wage in Europe, which is great. In Mexico, you can't. I think that a phrase that I like from Gary Vee is, if you wouldn't do it for $1, you shouldn't do it for $1 million. That applies mostly in careers. If you wouldn't do it for free, why would you do it for that lot of money? Okay, money will grant you some things, but you won't take that to your grave. You will die one day, and everything that you've built and every amount of money that you've generated will disappear and won't affect your life anymore. And the only thing that you will take with you is your experiences. So knowing that, as much as you do money or not, that leaving that out of the equation, what are you doing with your time? Your time is your most precious and valuable thing that you have, and if you're investing it all the time in something that you don't like, even if it makes money, you're wasting your most valuable asset, time. It's limited, it will fade away, and it might fade away sooner than you think. So if you're wasting it in hopes of maybe one day when I have enough money, I can just stop working and do what I really want to do, why not just do it now and make less money? You'll be fine. Good quote. Thank you, darling. You're the best. Thank you, David, for being here for me. You're really nice. What else? I think I need two more TikToks. So I don't know what to talk about, but 2 more TikToks and I can leave this live stream. Something about sadness, like the saddest. I've been sad many times in my life, but the deepest I went in depression was one day I got in a fight with my parents. I was sick of everything in my life. I was sick of who I was. I was sick of what I was doing with my time in university. I was sick of the country that I had. I was sick with the friends that I had around. I was sick of everything. I got in a fight with my parents, and I was like, fuck it. I left the house. I went to this park. I called my best friend, and I just couldn't do it anymore. I started crying. I fell to the ground. I just couldn't get up anymore. I just couldn't stop crying. I didn't want to live anymore. I didn't necessarily want to kill myself, but this life wasn't doing it for me anymore, and I had to do something, so I quitted school after that. But that was the saddest. Well, no, maybe not the saddest, but I was really sad there. Okay, thank you, David. David, I love you so much. It's so nice because I know that it's just you, David, that is watching me, but the fact that I'm receiving questions, that's all that I really need. I just need to create TikToks, and that's from where I get them. So you're the best, bro. I love you so much. So do I believe in karma? I don't believe in things that I can't really interact with, like magic of the idea of auras or things outside my control that can interact with me, and if I'm a good boy, I'm gonna get a good aura and a good karma and things that will magically make my life better, and it will come back to me. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in karma in the magic aspect of it. I believe in karma in the logical aspect of it, that knowing the butterfly effect, that is, no matter how small an action may be, with time it will it will impact the world in a bigger way. So knowing that, if you keep on doing a bunch of good things, logically the world around you evolves with that. And if they're good, generally it may affect. I'm explaining myself so poorly. I'm sorry, guys. But what I would say is I don't believe in karma as a magic aura that just leads the good and the bad in life. But I believe that if you do good, life just becomes easier. Not necessarily because a magic god interacts with it and it's like, oh, he's being good, I'm gonna give some good back. It's just because if you're constantly good, you don't have this moral dilemma of, am I doing the right thing in life? You just do it, and that makes life way easier. And apart from that, if you keep on doing good stuff, humans generally tend to give that back. And not only that, life tends to give that back, because you're doing good things, and that tends to mold your actions and how you see the world and how you interact with it. So generally it does affect you. But karma in a bad way. I don't believe that, look, this is what I don't believe. I don't believe if you're an asshole. I don't believe if you are doing bad things, generally speaking, that there's a god that will come and be like, oh, you have bad karma, here's bad karma for you, and you will something bad will happen to you. I don't think that the world gives a shit about good and bad. I just believe that things impact each other. That's it. So if you're doing bad things, maybe you will impact all the bad things to come towards you. But I don't think it's just magic. I just think that even if you did a bad thing, that doesn't mean it will come back to you ensured because a god said so or whatever. I feel like changing countries helps a lot with depression too. Oh, that's interesting. Do you mean traveling? Because traveling can definitely help with depression. Like if you feel completely stuck in life or just lost, doing a trip, it can be 3 days, it can be 5 days, it can be the amount of that you want, to something completely different, to a completely different surrounding. I'm not saying going from Brussels to Vienna or from Brussels to Prague, because that's more or less the same thing. I'm telling you, like from Europe to a completely different scenario, like Israel or Africa or Mexico or whatever, the setting will change. If you do a trip when you're feeling completely lost and depressed, your surroundings will completely change, and your mind will have to adapt to those surroundings, and you can kind of reset your mind to see something better. And if you're going alone, that's even better, because you can truly just focus on yourself instead of having to focus on your family, your friends, all of that. So if you feel depressed, it's a great idea to take a trip alone. It can even be with mushrooms. But I'm not gonna put that on the TikToks. More like moving countries, like to living, cause your atmosphere really impacts your daily mood. That's a good thing, of course. But look, not necessarily. It can make it even worse. When I was in Mexico, I was really happy. And I came to Belgium and I felt completely depressed because I didn't like Belgium. It was too cold. The people were not too sympathetic. So not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily impact in a good way, but it could. So, but it's a hard thing to do. Like if you're already feeling depressed, to have to move to another country, it's a hard thing to do. Like to take your bags to do all the paperwork, to have the economies to deal with those changes. It's a hard thing to do on top of being depressed. So if you can do it in an easy way, changing your surroundings for an amount of time, great idea. Maybe doing a trip for a voluntary trip, where you go and help people in need. That's a great idea. It will change your surroundings and will stop focusing on what is your problem. You can focus on other people's problem, and maybe that will help you rebuild your mind. But yeah, I don't know if necessarily moving to another country will solve all your problems, because your problems are really inside. So yeah, thank you, David, for that question. That was really impactful. But yeah, I don't know, karma. I don't believe in good and bad either, to be honest. Oh, here's the deal. If there was a god, I don't believe he would have a definition of good and bad. I think he would just create everything, and he would just, things would interact with each other, and some will kill each other, some will mold with each other, some will help each other. But at the end, as a god, I don't think he will have a definition of good and bad. He's a murderer. Well, yeah, that's what he is. That's how he got impacted in life. That's what he got from point A to point B. Is it his? Well, I don't know. If there's not a definition of good and bad, there's also not a definition of what is it? Self-choice, freedom of choice, kind of, because if everything that you do is just outside your control, like it's the impacts of all the things that happen in your life, all the influences, and also your chemistry, also your biology, all the things that make you who you are. Well, if you lose that definition of good and bad, well, you also lose your the possibility of having a choice, because you're not choosing anything, and everything that you do is just an impact of your past and your biology. So I don't know. Does it make sense? I'm really bad at explaining myself. I'm sorry, guys. The point being, I don't really believe that there's a really good and bad. I think just people are what they are due to a bunch of influences from their past, and also how their biology is, how their brain reacts to different situations, and in a chemical aspect. So do we really have a choice of anything? I'm scared that no, to be honest. What about drugs to help you cope with depression? Drugs to cope with depression. Look, I don't condone any use of drugs. It's not my responsibility to tell you what to do or what to not, and you know what are your legal rights depending on the place that you are. That's it. Fuck, I don't remember the way. Saying that, having said that, that's the phrase that I was looking for. Having said that, mushrooms are really great. Not, of course, everything in excess is awful, but mushrooms are, in my experience, the safest drug to possibly take to have a insightful experience and maybe even a life-changing experience. Now, if you are gonna take any type of drugs, do it in a country where it's legal and controlled, so you won't get in troubles by taking something that was wrongly was poorly made, that can affect your brain in awful ways. Because I know many people that took drugs that weren't legal, and it just destroyed their brain, and after that your life is fucked. So if you feel fucked in your life, drugs won't change that. They might open a door to see the world in a different way, and then you can repair it, but it always comes down to you. It's like, you can't, if you feel sad, if you feel depressed, you can't put responsibility on others or things outside your control to change that. It always comes down to you. Are you gonna do something to get yourself out of there? If not, no one is gonna come and save you. They can maybe try, but if you are not the one taking you out of the shit, no one is gonna pull you out, because it's fucking stinky. That was really good. So yeah, guys. Let's do an entire hour. We have 8 more minutes to go through, because I need to get out of this house and probably go to a bar. I don't drink anymore, guys. So does that make you bad? That doesn't make drinking bad. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to a bar to drink. I'm going to a bar to interact with friends. Why am I explaining myself? I don't know. There's many different, like, I've tried journaling. Like, lately, right now that I don't feel the best, in times where you don't really feel the best, the thing that helps me is to journal. And an app that I use is Dailyo. Dailyo it's a great app. I can't show you. Dailyo, it's a great app where you can put your mood and add a text downstairs, so you can explain how you're feeling and what your mind is going through. And right now that I don't feel the greatest, I just try to do that as often as I feel something strong, or even anything that I get a thought in my mind, and I just try to journal it. and it takes it out of me. Like it puts words on it. Instead of just having this weird random feeling that it's kind of mushy in your head, you can put words into what you're feeling. And actually that's what therapy is in an essence. But I don't know, I would really recommend journaling if that's into you, and try it. Like, it doesn't work for everyone, it doesn't necessarily work for me all the time, but sometimes it does work. So give it a try. I'm just saying, there's many I'm saying that, but there's many ways to deal with trouble. There's many ways to deal with when you're not good. Is it addiction? Is it like, no matter the problem that you're into, there's many ways to deal with it, and one won't necessarily work with you. You have to try many things, and also you can stack up things. For example, to wake up early, maybe just thinking that I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow is not the thing that will change that. Maybe sometimes you have to add up things and techniques to help you with that. For example, putting the alarm far away from your bed, putting a glass of water beside your alarm to get hydrated just after you get you get up. Go to bed early. Like, if you accumulate a bunch of things that can help you accomplish this breakthrough that you want, it becomes easier. I'm just saying, give yourself as many advantages as you can. Just investigate what can help in this process, in this fight that you're into, and accumulate as many as you want to make the fight as favorable as you can. Does that make sense? I'm finding nice words and they sound great, but maybe it doesn't make too much sense. In simple, what I'm saying is, well, I think you got it. So yeah, this was a pretty nice live stream. I don't know. Did you try meditation to help with depression? Alziraya le gusta esa. Alziraya le gusta esa. Meditation? I think meditation is a great tool. It's a great tool to get you out of anxiety, depression, and many different mood swings that you might have. And even when your mind is completely overwhelmed, taking a 5-minute meditation can just calm it down. It's great. The problem with meditation is, I feel like when you most needed it, it's the hardest to do. Not to necessarily do the meditation itself, but to get yourself to do it. To go to the bed, to the couch, or wherever you gotta do it, and to close your eyes and to actually meditate when you do need it. Because you have so many things in your mind that are screaming, you have to do this, you have to do that, it takes effort to be like, okay, I'm just gonna shut up for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. Can I do this? 5 minutes, give me stop talking feelings, and it's hard. So when you mostly need it, it's the hardest to actually do it. But if you can incorporate meditation in your life, it's not a really hard habit to incorporate, at least as a tool, as a skill that you can use. It's not hard to do, and if you do have it, it can help you in many ways in your life. It definitely has helped me many. When I feel overwhelmed and with a bunch of anxiety, I just do a 5 to 10 minute meditation, and all of a sudden my brain is like, and it's great. So if you can, learn to meditate. It will help you in many ways, and you don't have to do it all the time. I don't meditate every day. I just meditate generally when I need it. So this music is way too epic for what I'm looking for. Why? I just want to jazz. I don't know. Weird. This is better. All right. Thank you, David. You're the MVP, definitely. There you go, buddy. I used to put the names of the MVPs there, but I don't do it anymore because it takes a bit of time and I'm too lazy and I never know when I'm gonna do a live stream. But I'm gonna try to remember you, David. You're the best. I love you so much. But well, after this live stream, I'm gonna go in your room and I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna hug him. So thank you guys for listening to this live stream. It was great. I had fun, and I don't know, it puts me on a good mood to at least create something, even if it's not super well done. I think I can get some TikToks from this. So thank you guys. See you in the next live stream, and hope you will feel better. And if you don't try to don't avoid contact. No, don't be scared to contact me, because I like to help if I can in whatever way I can. Maybe it's just by talking. So you feel sad, you can always come to me. At least now. So yeah, see you guys. Thank you. Ay, 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 ay. What?